that's your balance. If you pay that off, you'll have your funds finished. Get your community service done, you can put down these hearings.
Yes.
Okay. I'll set you for April 10th also. April 10th will be your next hearing. You finish up everything, you don't have to be here. 9 o'clock, April 10th. Mark Daniels is here, 1926-74. He has been in hometown. Okay.
Mr. Daniels was ordered on February 2nd to do some community service before his next hearing. He is not here.
Okay, and you left treatment, or what happened with that?
No, he graduated.
You graduated, okay. I don't think I don't have a letter of completion. I've got letters of him doing treatment, but I don't have a letter of completion. So, can you give me that, please? And do you have an explanation for not coming out for community service?
This is right, sir. My buddy down on, he worked there at we call it dog pound down there.
Yeah.
I'm asking you about this, it's good answer for me.
So you wanted to do it at the shelter?
Yeah, if I can.
Okay, talk to Mr. Cooper and we'll let you do it there. I'll set your next hearing for April 10th, 9 o'clock. Are you paying anything on your fines today?
I'll pay $100 Friday.
Okay, get it in here, get your community service done. Misty Dotson is here, 23706. Okay, congratulations, you got 2 years in recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing well. And let's see, you just have to finish off your fines. Are you paying anything like that?
Yes.
How much?
5.
Okay. You know you can do community service and get more credit, just $50 a day credit.
Yes.
Go see the clerk, let's get this done. You've got probably 8 days of community service we'll take care of if you did want to work it off.
Okay.
Your next hearing will be April 10th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jason Gilbert, Buddy Hardy, Alan Kennard, Brian Lively, Ashley Mays, Brenda Ritchie.
Jason Gilbert. Jason Gilbert is 23, 645, and 193179. Has not appeared today. I've got sentencing on here, so maybe he's on the sentencing docket. I'm going to pass it and we'll see if he shows up for the sentencing. That's what's marked on the file, so it's a sentencing. So he passed for now. Buddy Hardy is here. Case numbers 22-600, 23-287, 23-532. Actually, 22-600 is completed. 23-287 still has some fines on. Are you making a payment today?
$100.
Okay. See the clerk to make your payment.
Yes, sir.
And does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays for you?
Don't matter to me.
April 10th. It's your next hearing, 9 o'clock. See the clerk.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Alan Kennard. Alan Kennard is here, 25,686.
Paper from her when I did the drug test. Yeah, that's all. That's what it's about.
Is this just to keep?
Yeah, you can keep that.
Okay. I'm going to order you to do a urine screen here today, then. Let's do a urine screen today and see what it shows. Go to the probation office and do your urine screen.
Okay. Tonight, will they send that out?
They're going to send it to me.
I mean, will they send it out to get it tested? Because
I'm ordering you to do a urine screen or go into custody. Those are your choices.
I'll do your screen.
Brian Lively. $25, $21, $28. Okay, you have made some payments on your fines. You got community service to do.
Yes.
Okay, tell me how you're gonna get that done.
I've been working Saturdays. We've been busy, so I plan on taking off a few Saturdays upcoming. I do got my I start my driving school Thursday, so I'll have that done by the
You're
next
talking
time.
about the weekend program?
Yeah, the driver's
Driver
intervention.
intervention
Yes,
program?
sir.
Okay. All right, you gotta get that and get community service. Are you paying anything on your fines today?
I'll pay $100 today.
Okay. Have you go to the clerk's office and make that payment? This is your first hearing, so I'm gonna give you a little more time than the others. This is the first review. So you are working. What's better for your work schedule, Mondays or Fridays?
Preferably Fridays.
Okay. Let's go to April 24th. That's a Friday. Last Friday in April.
All right.
April 24th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Go see the clerk to make your payment. And let's get this stuff done. We'll come to the hearings.
All right, thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Ashley Mays, 23,517. You've been making payments on your fines, and I think some of this is restitution. Yeah, the biggest part of it's restitution. So, you have a payment today?
Yeah,
How much?
20.
Okay. See the clerk to make your payment. And because we've got restitution, I'm going to set you sooner. I'm going to set you for April 3rd. This is your next hearing, April 3rd, 9 o'clock. Brenda Ritchie is 2615 and 23507. Case numbers. Just have fines today. You have a payment.
Not today, but I just made a $50 payment a couple of days ago. Every payday, I'm sending 50 in, is
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Mondays or Fridays for your reviews?
Could we do it on a Friday, please?
Yes. April 10th. April 10th will be your next review. 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Jason Taylor II, Todd Twyman, Hunter Tyree, Lori Goodman, Jessica Christian.
Jason Taylor II.
Yes, sir.
Case numbers are 17-2266 and 25-24. Okay. Community service is all finished, we just have to pay your fines. Do you have a payment?
I got 10 on me today, and when I get paid Friday, I'm gonna pay 100. And I just paid 50 like a week ago.
All right. See the clerk to make your payment.
And if you could, sir, could you make it Monday whenever I come back, please?
Yes, sir. April 6th.
April 6th.
April 6th is a Monday. It'll be 9 o'clock. Go see the clerk.
Thank you.
You are. Todd Twyman. 10-189-11-1818. It's not here. We'll get warrants issued here. Hunter Tyree, 21-1803. Hunter Tyree is failed for transfer via bench warrant. Lori Goodman, 25-496. Lori Goodman. She's not appeared, hasn't done anything on her case, so she gets more for not appearing today. And the last case is Jessica Christian. 22-2505, 19-255, 18-356. She's failed to appear, and she has lots left to do, so it would be a warrant for failure to appear.
Your Honor, we have Alexis Neese on the screen, and I do have her down for a deep rings.
Okay.
John didn't give me a folder for her, so.
Okay, we'll get that file pulled. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the arraignments. The arraignments are what the first hearings are called on a new case, or if you missed a hearing before, on an old case, you'll get called with the arraignments if you went and checked in with the clerk and they know you're here. If you're not on the docket today, we're not going to call your name until we know you're here to be called. If you want a warrant withdrawn. When your name is called, come up to the table to your right and stand there. I'm going to go over the charges with you. I don't file the charges. I don't know usually anything about the charges until I read them. They may not be true, but you need to understand what the state's charging you with, and the prosecutor makes those charging decisions. I don't make those decisions. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do say things, everything you say is on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed. If you can't afford an attorney, I have to ask you about your income to decide if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. You have a right to have bail and to make the state of Ohio prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you are guilty of a contest, you're waiving those rights. Don't waive your rights if you don't understand the proceedings, if you want a trial, if you want a lawyer, or if you don't know what to do. Interact. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Richard McMillan, under TRC 26-340.
Sir, are you Richard M. McMillan?
Yes, sir.
Mr. McMillan, the state of Ohio's budget on February 28th at 2:35 a.m. in Fayette Township, that you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of either alcohol, drugs, or some combination of those two things. And the state is alleging you submitted to a urine test. Those tests get packaged and sent to a lab in Columbus. It takes several weeks to get results. I don't have any results today. The state is alleged if you do get convicted, this will be your first offense, and that changes the penalties. The more convictions you have, the higher the penalties go. So on a first offense, the maximum you face is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is, on a first offense, if you're convicted, is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. You understand that charge? Yes, sir. You got one other charge, which is much less serious. It's a turn signal violation. It's what's called a minor misdemeanor. There's no jail time. The maximum penalty for that's $150 fine. So those are the 2 charges. You understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
You understand the rights I explained to defendants have? Any questions before you enter a plea?
No, sir.
What plea do you wish to enter?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
I need one appointed to me. I'm disabled.
Okay. Do you have any income at all?
No, I lost my job.
Okay, you have no income coming
No,
in
sir.
right now? I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. Entering a not guilty plea for you.
Yes, sir.
And because we've got a urine test here, it's going to be a while before we get results, so let's set it when we may have those back.
How far out do you want to look, Your Honor?
I'm looking the week of May the 4th. It'll probably be that long before we get results.
I'm available the 4th, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll set it for May 4th. For a pretrial at 10 o'clock. He can sign a signature bond, and then he will need to go to jail and get fingerprinted.
Okay.
Mr. Cooper will bring him back. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Not guilty plea is entered.
So you need to sign your name right there.
Don't leave, I'll bring a copy of this to it too in the lobby. Yes, sir.
State of Ohio recalls Alan Sinar.
Wait, when you log out.
Yes, sir.
Here's the lobby.
Okay, so everything on this test is negative, so that's good. You still have fines, you've got fines and costs and community service to do, and you're ordered to do the driver intervention program. So you still have a lot to do. How are you gonna take care of that?
Yes, well, I've been talking to Athena. She's my counselor at the VA.
Okay,
And Amanda has
Amanda Rayburn?
yeah, she set me up to them. So I've been going to her once a week.
Well, here's what could happen. The order orders you to go, in Ohio, you either have to go to jail or you gotta go to what they call a driver intervention program. It's a 3-day inpatient program, but sometimes, especially if you're a veteran and they've got some really good counseling available for you at the VA at Spring Valley, and we work with them quite a bit. If you go there and do some intensive counseling, and I'm convinced, the prosecutor's convinced that you've done the equivalent of one of the DIP school, the driver intervention, we may count that
Okay.
in lieu of you going there, and that'll save you a bunch of money, because those are pretty
Okay.
expensive. I don't get the money, the prosecutor doesn't get the money, it goes to that 3-day school, so it would be worth for you to pursue it, but what you're going to need to do, and they work with us a lot, so they know they need to give us a report. We'll probably have to sign some kind of waiver of confidentiality, so they'll give me a report as to what you're doing on your counseling.
Okay.
And, I respect what they do there. They really help veterans, and they're serious about it, so it's a very good program. So I would encourage you to do that.
I'm gonna pay $100 on my fine today.
Okay, very good.
And I see her once a week. I go to outpatient therapy once a week over there.
Okay. Amanda Rayburn is like the liaison with the court, so she's the main person that gives us the information. So see her, talk to her about it, and she'll know what to do to get a report issued for the court.
Okay.
I'll set your next review. This was your first one today, so I'm gonna give you more time. I'll make and you're not working, right? So you
No,
can
I'm
Monday or
disabled
Friday.
veteran. No,
It doesn't matter if it's a Monday or Friday.
it don't matter.
April 27th, that's a Monday. Will be your next hearing. April 27th, 9 o'clock, see the clerk to make the payment.
Your Honor, I'd like to address something else with Mr. Kennard.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, in 2022, we had a case in which he was the alleged victim on a domestic violence charge with Robert Bear,
Yes,
and that case has not been resolved. I think it was a kind of a three-way situation. There were different charges involving three different people. And it was our intention to just go ahead and dismiss that case.
that's fine.
Okay. So I think Mr. Bear is on the docket today as well.
Okay, what a coincidence, okay.
Thank you.
Yes, that's
All right,
fine.
Mr. Kennard, go ahead and see the clerk to make your payment, be back here April 27th.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Table I versus Carl Lee McDonald, case number TRC 26341, A and B.
Sir, you Carl Lee McDonald.
Yes, sir.
Mr. McDonald, the state's alleging that on February 27th at 9:49 p.m. in Rome Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. The state's alleging you took a breath test for alcohol and tested 10 on the breath test. That's over what's called the per se level under Ohio law. The per se level now is 8. When I first started doing this, it was 10, and they lowered it to 8. So here's what that means. If you take a breath test for alcohol and test 8 or higher, and, this is a very important and, the state shows that they follow the health department rules for giving the test, there's a presumption that you're impaired if you test 8 or higher on that breath test. They're going to allege you tested 10, so that's higher than 8, obviously. And they're also alleging that you've had some priors.
Years ago.
Yeah, it looks like the most recent one would have been 2017, so that's beyond the look-back period. And the look-back period is 6 years, so on a first offense, the maximum is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. That's the maximum penalty. The minimum penalty, 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're also charged with speeding, 62 and a 55. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand these two charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these charges?
Not guilty, sir.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
No, my boss sold the company last year.
I didn't understand what you said.
My boss sold the company last year.
Oh, sold the company, okay, so you've been unemployed for a while?
Yes.
You don't have any income coming in now?
No, just my wife.
Okay. What's she do?
She takes care of her mom at the house.
All right, I'm going to appoint Attorney Roger Smith to represent you. He's here today, so we'll get him in the courtroom. Mr. Smith, this is Carl McDonald. It's a first offense OBI with a test score of 10. And for a pretrial,
The bad day in March, Judge, is the 27th, otherwise.
okay. March is coming up pretty quick. Let's go March 23rd.
I can do that.
March 23rd will be the
I
pretrial.
can get in before the 23rd of March.
Yeah. Not guilty plea is entered. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond, and you have to go to the jail to get fingerprinted. We'll give you a form to take down there.
Don't leave, I'll bring
Do
the copies
that.
this up to the lobby.
back here March 23rd, 10 a.m. for the next hearing.
At your next hearing, call Sam today. I'll get you next week,
Good, sir. Are they taking me down or do I gotta go
No,
down?
you can go. You can go on your own.
Go on your own.
Bring the advisor, give them the form.
I wasn't sure.
You won't have to stay.
Been a long time.
In fact, you won't be able to stay even if you wanted to. They'll kick you out. They don't want to. They got more people in there than they want right now. So.
Thank you.
State Law versus Travis Gerald, case number TRC 252913.
This is for pre-trial in Mr. Smith's case.
Judge, he missed a hearing, I believe it was the 20th of February. He was in the hospital, he indicates to me. I don't have his file. If the state's not opposed, we can put it on for a pretrial.
What's the state's position?
Which hospital?
St. Mary's.
What was the reason you wanted him?
He was in St. Mary's. He signed a release for me to get proof of that, which I can bring to the next hearing. On the 20th, he was in St. Mary's.
I ended up in a bad state of mind, and I ended up having to go to St. Mary's for help.
Okay.
We're okay with continuance.
23rd.
It's fine, Judge.
March 23rd will be your next hearing, Mr. Bureau. Pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Angela Markham, case number TRC 252220.
Come to meet with him.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Smith's case. It's a pre-trial. Well, it's actually a arraignment on a pre-trial hearing. It said February 23rd. It's alleged that she did not appear then, so that was a week ago.
Maverick?
Yes.
Your Honor, there was kind of a mix-up with her court. She was originally in jail through this court. I went to Ironton City, got her out, and we were just kind of confused on when the court date was.
Okay.
So that was on us.
All right. Is she doing okay though? Or?
She's doing great.
Good.
And also, I received a lab result test today, and the marijuana that was in her system is now out.
Okay, good. So, how do you want to proceed, Mr. Smith?
Judge, if we could have another pretrial, I have not been able to talk to her, and I don't have her file today, but if we could, if the state doesn't oppose, give that explanation why she didn't appear, said another pretrial.
We're okay with that.
Cancel warrant. I don't think it actually been issued yet. March 23rd.
Yes.
Will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jacob Lee Lindsay, case number CRB 2598, AG and C. Mr. Morgan's case.
Morford's case.
Hi, Walford.
I have this supposed to appear for a trial on
You need it.
Friday. Mr. Lindsay was supposed to appear last Friday.
He was in
Have
the
you had a
hospital.
chance to talk with him?
No, I haven't, Judge. He was in the hospital. He's got some kind of
I got the paperwork where I was in the hospital if you need it, Your Honor.
You want to talk with him first, or you want to just do it?
Let me talk with him first, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll recall it later in the docket.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Raymond Brown, case number CRA 21582 A and D. That's also Mr. Wolford's case. I'm not sure if it's a review or
This was his case, I think it was a review, arraignment on failure to appear for review. So you hadn't been actively represented.
Okay.
It looks like, Mr. Brown, that you had missed a review hearing previously. And from my notes, it looks like it was in the fall. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. It was on an OBI. And now you've got, the warrant got issued, you got arrested on the warrant, and you you posted a bond to get out of jail, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you admit or do you deny that you failed to appear for a review hearing?
I admit that I failed to appear.
Do you have an explanation you want to make as to why you didn't come to a review hearing?
Yes, sir, I simply forgot. I mean, it slipped by me.
Okay, well, that's not a very good reason. You had an OVI conviction, that's a pretty serious charge, and you hadn't finished. You hadn't done any of your community service, and now you've paid about half of your fine. You made a payment today, looks like.
Your Honor, I did 35 hours community service at Harvest for Hungry for Ross County. I spoke with him.
Your Honor, he came and spoke to me this morning about it. I told him I needed something in writing and I'll have to verify it.
Okay. Get it turned in and we'll, I think that is one of the places we accept community service from, but they got to submit something for you showing your hours.
Right.
So and you still have to pay your fines off. It's not that your fines aren't paid.
Right.
So, now I'm going to put you on, here's the difference. Before you were kind of on your own, you had to come to review hearings on your own. If you didn't get here, I'd issue a warrant. Little secret though, when I issue a warrant, maybe if it's a murder case or something like that, the sheriff will take some extra pains and go out and look for somebody. But if I just issue a warrant, they don't go out and look for you usually. They just wait till you have police contact them, like you had, arrest you. But now you got a bail bondsman. And let's see what you're $2,500 with Mr. Sowers. He never pays $2,500. You know why? He's going to go lasso you, whatever, get you in a vehicle and take you to the jail if you don't show up. And it's not going to be months later. We're talking within a few days. He's going to be after you. You understand that?
Yes,
so you got to come to court.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll set your next hearing. Are you working?
Yes, sir, I'm part-time.
Okay, it's got to be a Monday or Friday. Does it matter with your work schedule which day?
It don't matter.
Okay, I'm going to set it for April the 9th. That's a Monday. It'll be a sentencing, and it'll be scheduled at 10 o'clock. So, start getting get your community service turned in, get your fines paid off, and put this behind you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
April 9th, 10 o'clock, your next hearing.
State of Ohio versus Holly Elkins, case number CRB 24387, A and B.
Okay, this is Holly Elkins, and you had a hearing on about a month ago, February 2nd,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you missed it?
Yes.
Do you have an explanation for that?
I lost my partner 17 years ago, and it took a lot for me to get out of bed.
Okay, well, that's an honest answer. You did come in today on your own, you didn't get snagged.
No.
So that's good.
And I paid
you don't have
$20.
much left. You just have a small amount left.
I paid $20 this morning, and then I wanted to come Saturday for community service.
That'll finish it up.
Yes.
Do that. Okay, so here's, because I've had people lock in before, believe it or not, in court, say they're gonna do stuff and then they don't do it. So I'm not just gonna say, oh, yeah, she's gonna be here, I'm gonna write it off. I'm gonna give you another day, and then if you do get it finished, then your case will be finished, you don't have to show up.
Okay.
I'll set it for April 3rd. April 3rd would be your next hearing, so if something happens, you don't get out here, you gotta show up April 3rd, or you get another warrant. If you get it finished, you don't have to appear.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Her warrant is withdrawn.
State of Ohio versus Mark Wells, case number TRC 2014 A, B, and C, CRA 2753, PRD 171273. Mark Wells.
Wells is here. It was the same day, and I think that was one of the bad weather days, I believe. February 2nd it was.
Yeah.
Really bad, so he's here today, and I think, as I recall, all you have to do is pay him fines. And you did make a payment today. Okay. So I'll withdraw the warrant, then have that issued. I'll set you for April 3rd will be your next hearing. 9 o'clock. For review.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, that's all you're asking for right now. We'll start pre-trial in 2 minutes.
Okay, we're going back to pre-trial and good readings.
State of Ohio versus Harrison Lexford, case number CRA 2681, CRC 26222, A and B.
Mr. McCown's case is set for preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, may we approach very briefly?
Sure. There's been an agreement to continue this case to explore some treatment options. April the 6th will be the next hearing at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Ohio versus Jason McCoy, case number CRB 26101.
Okay, this is Mr. DeWater's case. Is this the one you spoke to? Okay. Jason McCoy. Now, with my understanding, he was still here. Is Jason McCoy here? Was this the one, I thought there was some sort of protection order that was wanted to be withdrawn, but are they here? I was told that his wife was going to ask for this protection order to be withdrawn.
Yeah, that was our understanding.
Jason?
I apologize, sir.
Is your wife here also?
Yes, sir.
She's coming. Anyway, Mr. DeWater contacted me this morning and also talked to the prosecutor. He had a medical procedure
Yes, sir.
scheduled today, so I'm going to continue the pretrial to March 23rd. I was also informed that, is this Mrs. McCoy, that you were going to request the court to withdraw the protection order that I had issued at the arraignment. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Protection order is in order for him to stay away from you. You don't want that?
I don't want that anymore, sir.
Okay, and you're not being pressured, just tell me this. This is really what you want?
This is really what I want.
Okay. All right, so I'll approve that. Protection order is withdrawn at her request. The next hearing on this case is scheduled for March 23rd at 10 o'clock.
23rd, 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you. Okay.
Hey,
See you.
do we have any paperwork? Do I need to wait for it? Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Robert Mayer, case number CRB 2244 A and B, and CRB 062492. Robert Mayer.
Your Honor, I received a posted note. He called the clerk's office. It says he's in the hospital. His wife called. I don't know which hospital. I'm going to maybe pass it a week so I can confirm he's in the hospital, which hospital.
Well, at one point, I had a note that he was at the VA hospital. That was-
It might be the VA. It just says Robert is in the hospital. Wife called 3226.
What's the state's position on that? He has a bond out, by the way.
Well, the case in 22244B, are we here on that one today? I think we
Yes.
are. Okay, so that was Mr. Kennard that came in earlier and said it was okay to dismiss that charge.
Okay.
So that one's over, and I don't know.
So you
about-
want to dismiss 22244,
B.
just the B case?
Well, let me see. All right, so the victim on the A case, Martha Owens, previously was before the court, said she didn't want to pursue the charges. I'm not sure we didn't dismiss that one already, but if not, we're okay with dismissing it also.
Okay, so everything on 22244A and B is null at the request of the complaining parties. So that just leaves, and he's got an older case, 06, and he had been convicted on it. It was a driving under suspension, and he's got a fine, and well, he did his community service. He had some community service, he did it, he still has a fine on it. He never paid.
It sounds like he's probably still at the VA, just says hospital. If we could, if he's getting treatment, come back instead of a warrant.
March 23rd?
That's fine, Judge, yes, sir.
March 23rd will be the trial at the defense prosecution.
Yes.
6/24/92.
And I'll reach out to him and find out if he's still at the VA. I think he is.
State of Ohio versus Earl Carter, case number PRC 251974 A and B.
Dismiss case, pretrial.
He told me to sign that. He's calling, so. That's fine. I'm right here. Gotta go for copies. It's not with you. I need to tell him what Gail's left. Where are they? So she shut down. Well, he told me to go.
Judge, I spoke with Mr. Hill. This is a first offense. He's not opposed to the minimums in this case. He does, because of the drug test results, want him to be assessed. He's had treatment before in Grayson, Kentucky, and he's willing to be assessed because of the drug screen. Other than that, Mr. Hill says he doesn't oppose the minimums upon guilty plea.
Did we get the results back?
We did, Judge, and here was a significant amount of drugs, I think methamphetamine. Well, I've got the file instead of guessing, I can look at it and tell you exactly what it was.
Can you take that?
Amphetamine positive,
Fentanyl?
yeah, had THC metabolite, methamphetamine.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you see the, yeah, alprazolam, alpha-hydroxyprazolam, norfentanyl.
So you have, well, I think what we should do today, perhaps let's do a urine screen today and see what it shows, and then we'll have him talk to some providers about getting into treatment. I'd like to have a copy of that for the court's file.
You can have that.
This is an extra copy.
He's got an Ohio medical card, Judge, that should help.
Okay, go do a urine screen, come back, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do on treatment and.
Yeah. Thanks, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Candy Long, case number TRC 252939. Candy Long.
She showed up Friday, Judge, you may recall, maybe not, that she actually did the special plate and the intoxilizer, paid for it. Apparently she's got lung problems, or she can't give sufficient sample. She got stuck somewhere in her car because her breath, I guess when she blew into the machine, didn't register. I don't know if they can adjust that. It's kind of above my pay grade how that works, but I know she was here Friday.
She hasn't.
No.
Have her date of birth.
I should have it, yeah.
Just to be sure, we had two.
And if it warranted, I would ask to be held 7 days because she was here Friday.
This is a second offense, right?
It is, Judge, and that's why she had the special place in intoxilizer, which was installed, but she gave you some medical documentation. She has insufficient lung capacity to operate the intoxilizer.
Should have done a urine screen. Does say, I'm looking at the impaired driver report, this says under cannot do test. Well, I was on the walk and turn. One leg stand cannot do test. Let's see. She said she had one shot that she thought was equivalent to 5 shots. It was a big shot. Crown Royal. Oh, it says she did provide a urine sample. I'm looking at the crash or the impaired driver report. It says that she provided a urine screen.
We've got the results of that, Your Honor.
Yes.
And it was a high, where's the state? A high score, very high score for alcohol, 0.311 in urine, which is still easily a high score.
And I don't know, Judge, like for warrant issues, I would ask for 7 days to get her in there, because she showed up unannounced. Either it was Friday or maybe last Monday. She showed up with this paper about her lung problems as far as operating a toxilizer.
Well, I'm not really sure how that's germane. If she-
Oh, no, I'm just saying, no, did she showed up, she knew about court. I don't know what's prevented her from getting here today. That was
Well,
my,
I'm trying to figure out why her inability to breathe and what difference is that? I mean, I see that she presents some kind of document from someone trying to document that she couldn't breathe into the machine.
I was just saying, she brought that to me last Monday or Friday. She knew about court day. I don't know why she's not here. That was the whole purpose of that, was that she showed up in court last week unannounced, gave me that information, knew about court today.
Okay.
I need to try to find her.
Am I wrong? I mean, we've got a test result from other means.
Yes.
Whether she can breathe into toxilizer or not really doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's just for purposes of, I told her last week to be here today, and I don't know why she's not here.
Your Honor, you know, this is her second offense here in just a few months.
Right.
And the last time, she had a high score also. And I'm concerned about her being out there driving even now.
Right.
So we'd ask for the warrant to issue immediately.
Well, and I'm trying to verify whether she had actually posted a bond. I think she did post a bond. She did post a bond. She's got an actual bond up with Mr. Sowers.
Here, okay.
So she's, I mean, do you think you can get all her? Because once I release the hounds, she's going to get snagged and taken to the jailhouse.
When I finish my pre-trials, I will go and attempt to get a hold of her and tell her to get here immediately, or Gary's going to come get her for us. I'll try, Judge.
Okay. I'll go ahead and issue a warrant today. And I'm going to notify him by text right now.
Yes, sir.
She failed to appear and there's a warrant issued. I'll set a bond forfeiture hearing for the 23rd of March.
That's fine, Judge.
And Michael from, the bail bondsman asked me about Kai. Did he actually go turn himself back in, or?
As soon as I leave here, I'm going to do that.
Oh, you're going to pick him up?
Yes.
Okay.
That's even better, I hope.
I think the bail bond was going to just snag him up if he didn't, so. I'll go along with that as long as he goes back and voluntarily. Okay, warrants issued for Candy Long and bond forfeiture hearing set for the 23rd of March.
Okay.
Notified Mr. Sauer just now by text.
Thank you, Judge. I'll try to beat him.
State of Ohio recalls Earl Carter, case number TRC 25-1974, A and B.
They shoot the results, you still got some positives. Not as many. Recession.
I'll just.
All right, Mr. Carter, have you been in treatment before?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go?
Grayson.
Okay, none of the providers here in Lawrence County?
No, sir.
With any of them? And you're living in South Homestead now, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have a Ohio Medicaid card?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
No, sir, I'm disabled.
Okay. I'll refer you to RRS for an assessment, and while we have that, can we do that this morning and then come back?
Yeah, we can call Judge.
Okay, we'll recall after you do the assessment. And show them this.
State of Ohio versus Timothy Dow, case number CRB 25-756.
Mr. Steyer's case, pre-trial.
Give Mr. Hill a chance to speak with the family for a moment.
So I don't know what that's all about.
Who said something about a warrant?
She's got her food stamps paper and says that he's got a warrant. But I don't see anything that says that. I checked the court's files and the warrant was recalled.
When was this letter issued? And when did this case happen? November. Well, that's why. He didn't get his board immediately, did he? Yeah, okay, so that's why. But I think the warrant's been recalled at this point. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get something today. Now, how's he doing?
A lot better.
Do you think at this point that we need to continue on with the case, or?
No, he's been actually job hunting, so he's been online.
Now, what about Misty?
She's doing good.
That's your daughter, right?
She's actually said when she gets older, she wants to be a lawyer.
Oof. Took the wrong lesson from all this.
She'll be 14 next month, and she's got an attitude for it when she's older.
I joke, but we could use her.
Yeah, we need lawyers.
All right, so they're both home together at the same place?
Yeah.
And there haven't been any problems?
No.
You think Timothy's maybe learned something about this?
Yeah.
Maybe he won't
And I've even had discussions with him.
wind up back in court again? Where's he going to his treatment at? Reeds?
He's been doing everything by Brussels because of the weather. And our driveway, like where we out on Sims Creek, going up and downhill, it gets bad. So as of now, we're parking over at my neighbor's, but out on the main road, we really don't have nobody that comes out the main road. So he's been doing everything by Brussels. And I've been staying, want to make sure, getting that, make sure he's on the phone with me.
So is there a motion?
Your Honor, this is a situation that probably, our main concern was making sure that Timothy was seeing, keeping up with counseling and treatment, things of that nature. And it appears that he is doing that. His mother is here today and says that everything is fine in the home this time. And so I think that probably we could go ahead and move to nolling this today.
No objection, Your Honor.
Case will be nollied.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Case is dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it'll show it was dismissed, yeah. And there was a warrant, apparently, I guess it's been withdrawn, just in case it hasn't, we want to make sure.
I don't think there's one showing.
You can wait and ask the clerk for a copy of it before you leave. Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Jacob Lee Lindsay, case number CRB 25788, A, B, and C.
It's Mr. Norton's case.
Here, Rich. Use that paper to the Humane Society. Uh-huh.
Very generic, I don't see, it's not very specific about why he was at the hospital. It's the kind of thing they give you when you leave, it just says in very general things, you should do this, calls back if you have a problem, here's the medications you're taking, it's a antibiotic, so I don't know why that, it didn't really give you any information as to why he was presenting at the hospital. Doesn't give a diagnosis or anything. Problem is, we had a trial scheduled with, let's see, at least 3 people were subpoenaed for the hearing. And he didn't show up.
So, if I may, Your Honor, we were prepared to have a trial on Friday. And we wanted to make sure that Mr. Lindsay understands what our recommendation was going to be if he entered a guilty plea and if he didn't enter a guilty plea. And if he didn't enter a guilty plea, we have a picture here that we introduced of basically a frozen dog in a cage, sitting up, not even lying down, which is thoroughly disgusting. So we were going to ask for 6 months in jail if we had a trial, maybe a year in jail, because we got more than one charge. There were several dogs. If he were to plead guilty, we'd like to make a recommendation now and see if he's willing to accept, instead of 6 months in jail, we'd be willing that if a 6-month sentence, but he actually served 1 month, 30 days of that, that he pay restitution to the Lawrence County Humane Society because they rescued these dogs and had to put them in veterinary treatment and whatnot, and care, $2,622.82. And we want an order from the court that he not be permitted to own any companion animals, animals of any kind, indefinitely, which we've looked that up, and that is something that can be ordered. And 2 years probation. And we would take no position on a fine, but we would want him to go to jail for 30 days. This is despicable. If he wants to have a trial, we're going to ask for 6 months.
Mr. Morford, do you need time to discuss that with him, or how do you want to?
I need some time.
Okay, we'll recall, let you go talk with your client, and we'll recall it when you're ready.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Nathan DeVent, it's also Mr. Morford's case, case number CRB 2648.
This is set for a pretrial, this is the first pretrial.
Figure that he's done.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, is he on here today?
Scheduled for the 13th. Your Honor, was this on the docket for today?
I have it down as a pretrial.
I had a different day.
It was initially set for the 13th, and then it was changed to the 2nd.
Okay, well, we still had it for the 13th, I believe. Could we have it recalled so we can get our
Sure.
part?
This is the first pretrial.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We do have notes here. All right, so we're actually able, we've spoken with the victim in this matter, and our recommendation, if there were a plea of guilty, would be 30 days in jail suspended and a no contact order, and 2 years probation.
Definitely not. Mm-hmm.
My client is not interested in that, Judge. He'd ask it to be set for trial.
Okay. I've got trials all through March, but none set yet in April, so we have dates in April you prefer.
Get you ready to go to the trial. Call and make an appointment.
Dates in April for trial. Do you have,
I thought she was supposed to show up today.
I'm at your convenience, Judge.
okay, let's make it April 3rd. April 3rd, trial at noon.
State of Ohio versus Justin Lambert, case number PRC 252743 A and B, CRB 24662. Justin Lambert.
Justin Lambert is Mr. case. Yes.
That's good news.
Okay, he was discharged. He knew apparently from the report, he knew when he court date was and said he would show up on his own and be clean. He hasn't shown up, so. He had a GPS monitor on, which I mistakenly removed, looks like. So, these are both misdemeanors, so there'll be warrants issued from this court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Malvin Turner, case number TRC 26280, A and B.
Workers' case, pre-trial, income.
Okay, well, we've got a felony charge. I mean, I don't care to get your discovery, but.
Well, I like to have them go get
Yeah, I suppose. Is he going to treatment?
you in treatment. Did you go get an assessment?
Never given an assessment by the third place.
Huh?
Never given an assessment by the judge.
Who did?
Maybe the TV judge or whatever.
And what did they tell you?
Said nothing, didn't need to go. Said they wasn't going to do. I don't know what. Okay.
He says it was assessed and that need to fix.
Where did he get assessed, you know?
Where did you get assessed?
I'm sorry.
Where did you get assessed?
The judge.
What? What?
They called after.
Who called? Some over
I had one picture. She called it and did the assessment without it. Yeah.
Judge, he believes he was assessed when he was in jail, but I'm not sure by whom.
I don't have any notes. He was just arraigned on the 20th. I have no notes of him.
I have no idea who she was.
Maybe we should have him assessed this morning then, Your Honor?
Is that what he wants to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does he have a medical card?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a medical card?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
no, I got the neck to it.
Is that Ohio?
No, just a retirement Medicare card.
Medicare?
Yes, Medicare.
Yes, Your Honor.
OBP, and the counseling center takes Medicare. TPC. Cindy was here from TPC. Well, we can have him talk to Brianna Dismissal from OBP. I know they can take Medicare.
Yes, we do for outpatient.
Okay. You want to meet with Mr. Turner?
Yes, I can do that.
And let's get him assessed and then come back fairly soon after. Next week, the 9th.
That's fine, Judge.
Yeah, we're going to meet with Ms. Dement today, work out a plan, let's get it in effect, and come back on the 9th for your next hearing at 10 o'clock. She's waiting out in the lobby.
Go out there and she'll talk to you.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Hearings at the jail to do by telephone.
State of Ohio versus E. Ethan Anderson, case number CRA 24706. Charles Burks is on that.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure I know why Mr. Anderson's incarcerated. I'm just guessing. All right. Can you hold on a second, sir? Give me a chance to read your report.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I can. Yes, sir.
Okay, give me just a second.
I need them to have the papers from the hospital that they took from the building and walk home to. It's all right, TCC, that's all I was scared about, in the lobby, I was scared. Well, I'm sorry for myself. I had EKGs on my chest for marks from it, I was in the hospital, my heart rate was really high. That's all I'm saying. My blood test, yes, I passed, and my blood test, yes, I passed them, that's what I'm saying, even when I got my back to read that. I'm doing very well. Thank you, Lord. For everything you've ever done for me.
He comes back to the hospital, comes in and getting cold. The cops can call about. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We try to get him back to the hotel and give him a chance to take a drug screen. He became very aggressive to the staff. Do you guys take him back or not? No. Okay.
You need to speak with him off record, or?
It probably would be helpful, Your Honor.
Okay, let's recall this case later in the docket. Your lawyer's gonna call down and talk to you, Mr. Anderson, off the record, and then we'll come back after that.
Thank you, sir, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Charles Burks, case number CRB 26108. I have this down as Mr. Schneider's case too. Robert Helms is on that. Charles Burks.
This is 26108, it's set for a pre-trial today. Now, I may be mistaken about this, but I thought Mr. Burks went to Appalachian Behavioral Health.
I don't have any information at all that I represent this individual.
Yeah, I sent you a text about it.
Okay. And he's set for today?
Yes.
I don't think I've looked at the file on this one. Can I take a moment to look at the file and ask him this recalled?
And also, I was told last week, we had initially set for Friday, I knew you couldn't be here, but Sean Stratton stood in for you, that he was going to Athens, pink slip.
I'll talk to the gentleman.
That is what I believe he has been pink slip, but you know how that goes. Sometimes they don't have room.
So he hasn't gone yet.
He hasn't gone yet. So maybe Mr. Steyer can come up with some information for us.
I'm going to go ahead and find out.
Mr. Burks, your attorney's going to call down and talk to you. Then we'll have you back on for a hearing after that happens.
Okay.
Yes, it'll be recalled.
State of Ohio versus Robert Helms, case number CRA 26115, and Gregory Henry is on that.
Sir, are you Robert Helms? Can you hear me, Mr. Helms?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm Judge Capper. This is what's called an arraignment hearing for you. I have a copy of a warrant out of a court in Belmont County saying that they have a warrant for you for failure to appear on a possession of a drug abuse instrument charge. And it's an old case from back in 2018. So at this point, it looks like they're asking you to be sent to Belmont County, you have a right to have an attorney here on what's called a Rule 4 hearing to represent you, to ensure that you are the robber that is being sought by Belmont County, and if there's good reason to send you to that county. Do you want to have an attorney appointed here to represent you?
I'll try to make a decision as long as it's moving, if it's in, time to prove a decision month before, the county go forward. And they never pick me up.
Okay. Well, can you post a bond? They asked that there be no bond, but I could, this is a misdemeanor charge, so ordinarily I would set a bond. If you can post it, I'll let you go turn yourself in. You're gonna need to get up there and get this taken care of, otherwise it's gonna keep happening.
Yeah, if it's on the bond, I'll post it.
Okay, what if I make it $1,000? That's about as low as we go. But use a bail bondsman, usually that's gonna cost you about $150. If you can do that? So
Yeah.
you wanna talk to Mr. Sowers about posting the bond?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's let him talk to you, then I'll recall you after that's happened. He's usually pretty good. If we let him know somebody wants to post bond, he'll call in and talk to you, and then I can get the information if he's going to be able to post it or not. Then we'll decide how we're going to proceed. So I'll recall you after you talk to Mr. Sowers. Josh, you're letting him know. It's on a misdemeanor possession of drug abuse instruments out of Belmont County.
State of Ohio versus Gregory Henry at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 26117, and Peggy Piles is on that.
Yeah, I'll make it $1,000. Sir, are you Gregory Henry?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Henry, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but if you do make statements, everything you say is on the record. It's all being recorded. What both of us say is being recorded. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights I just explained?
Yes, Your Honor.
The charge filed against you is menacing. The state's alleging that on February 28th, in Perry Township, you knowingly caused Julia Smith to believe you would cause physical harm to her person or property. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor menacing charge. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail.
I can't hear you.
I know, we're getting a lot of I don't know what's going on. We're getting a lot of background noise.
With this, domestic, Your Honor, is there any way I can get an OR?
Well, that's what we're in the middle of finding out. This is a menacing charge, not a domestic violence charge. They filed menacing against you. So it's a 4th degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 30 days in jail, $250 fine.
I don't understand what medicine is, Your Honor.
It means that they're alleging that you threatened somebody to do harm to their person or property. That's what menacing is.
Okay.
How do you want to plead to that?
Not really, Your Honor.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a job?
No, sir.
You have no income?
No income at all.
Okay. Is Mr. Steyer in the courtroom? I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. He's here, so we'll get him in the courtroom. Okay.
He's on the phone with the jail, Your Honor.
How about Smith?
Right.
Good. Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. Smith.
Mr. Steyer's on the phone, Judge.
Mr. Steyer's
Jail.
occupied right now.
Yes.
So, Mr. Smith, you'll be appointed Gregory Henry, it's a 4th degree misdemeanor menacing.
Yes, sir.
Not guilty plea is in for Mr. Henry. I'm going to set your bond. Well, let's ask the prosecutor, do you want a bond or are you okay with an OR?
Well, Your Honor, I'm looking at the history here a little bit, and he's had 2 prior cases within the last year or so involving the same victim, and he actually was found guilty on the last one and may still be on probation. And I don't know anything about protection orders.
So I'm paying a fine, Your Honor. That's the way he's a big one on the good.
Just, Mr. I advise, don't speak about your case, okay? I want to call down and talk to you. So let's not talk about the case on the record. I'll call you.
Okay.
So we'd ask for a $5,000 cash or surety bond and a $5,000 and a protection.
Is he still on probation then, or apparently?
Well,
Until I pay my fine, Your Honor.
and
There's a domestic in 25 and one in 24. I don't know.
the one in 24, I believe, was dismissed. The one in 25, he's on probation, or should still be on probation. He got 2 years probation, and that was just less than a year ago. They dismissed these cases.
Okay. I'll split the baby in half and make it 2,500. 2,500 cash or surety with a protection order, which, Mr. Henry, if you get out on bond, you gotta stay away from the person that was complaining here, which is Julia Smith.
Yeah,
Hey, Judge, don't, I'm going to call and talk to you about the bond, and we'll talk about the case. Judge, should we set a date Friday or Monday in case he can't make a bond? I'm here both days.
Okay. Let's see.
Whichever one's better for the court.
Next Monday.
I'm here, Judge.
Your next hearing is March 9th.
I'll call you in just a minute to talk to you, okay?
March 9th, your next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Can I borrow the court file, Judge?
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Peggy Piles, case number CRA 26116, and Joseph Sherman is on deck.
No, they were asking for their contact on that last case. There's not. Oh, okay.
Amber, you Peggy Piles. Can you hear me, Ms. Piles? I don't know what's going on. They must have got rid of the old headset, because this headset is not working. I mean, it's letting in all kinds of background.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Ms. Piles?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment. You're charged with a domestic violence, and they charge it as a felony, domestic violence. The state's alleging that on March the 1st, in Perry Township, you can only cause or try to cause physical harm to Courtney Fields, and that she's a member of your family or lives in your household. And the state's alleging you've got 2 prior domestic violence convictions. So that's what makes this a felony. Felony of the 3rd degree. Maximum penalty is 5 years in jail and an $8,000 fine. You understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you have money to hire a lawyer?
I'm sorry?
Do you have money with which you can hire a lawyer?
I know.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I do have a job.
What do you do?
Landscaping.
I didn't understand what you said. Can you repeat that, please?
Landscaping, sir.
Oh, landscaping. So that's seasonal work?
Yes. What about it start now?
Do you work for somebody or have your own landscape business or what?
Yeah, I work for a job. I've been working about 10 years.
What do you make a year doing that?
Not lost.
Well, is it under $20,000 a year?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. State's position on bond.
State would request a $5,000 cash surety bond and a protection order.
Okay, I'm going to order that you stay away from Courtney Fields. Is that any problem?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you can post any kind of bond?
How much?
Well, I haven't said it yet. I'm just asking if there's a bond you think you can post.
I don't have that much money. I'm headed back to Columbus, actually. That's where I'm working.
I've got a South Point address for you. Is that the one?
That's my daughter's house.
Your daughter's house?
Yes, sir.
You don't live there?
I was staying here until I went there.
Is Courtney Fields your daughter?
No, Minnie Collins is my mom.
Okay. Is there any kind of bond that you could post to guarantee your appearance?
Maybe 200. I think I got 200, so
Okay, I'm going to set your bond at 2,000 cash for surety, so 200 should get you out.
thank you, sir.
I'm going to order you stay away from Courtney Fields. You can't go around her, can't contact her, don't post anything about her on social media.
Yes, sir.
And then, when do you want to come back? It's a felony 3.
Probably fairly quickly.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I can't really hear myself think. I don't know what's going on in the background there. There's people talking in the background that's coming through. Everybody in the courtroom can hear. And I don't know what's happened because this happened before. It's been quite a while ago, and I got after them, and they got a new headset, and that headset filtered it all out. We didn't hear any background noise. And now, this last couple of times, we're getting all this background noise again when people talking. In the background, we hear them, can't hear the person that's on the teleconference. So I don't know what happened. Did we bring out the old headset, or what happened? Got any explanation for why we're getting background noise now? Is there an officer listening in, I assume? Okay, no, because what's going to happen, if it keeps happening, I'm just going to order you to bring them. I'm the only court that does this, and I do it as a favor to the sheriff. Because you have to take people out of duty and ride up here with them, and we'll take them back. So I want to help the sheriff out. I want to be as convenient as I can, but if it's not going to work out, all the other courts order you to come in person. I'm going to start ordering you to come in person, because it's a pain in the hind end for us to do it this way. It's not convenient for us, it's convenient for the sheriff. So get a headset that works. Don't use the headset that lets noise leak in. Okay. So ma'am, I'm setting your bond at 2,000 cash or surety, and I'm going to set you back for March the 9th. As a week from today. So if you post bond, you got to be here at the court in Chesapeake on March the 9th at 10 o'clock for your preliminary hearing. You want?
Please.
Do you have a phone number where your lawyer can reach you? Are you pretty confident you're going to be able to post bond?
Yes, I have no.
Okay, so we're going to let the bail bondsman know, and then give Mr. Morford a number where he can reach you, because he's going to want to talk to you before your hearing.
614-893-9425.
Okay. Thank you. March 9th is the next hearing.
All right, thank you, sir.
Court's file. You're welcome.
Your Honor, may Mr. Hill not approach briefly?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Burke, now I know the wife is here, we're not gonna recall him, he's just waiting on a bed to go to Athens. It's my understanding you agree with that he should go there. So, and he won't talk to his lawyer, and I don't know if he'll say anything to the court, so I don't see any reason to recall him for a hearing. He's just waiting on a bed.
Do we want to set this back, though, Your Honor?
Let's keep it on the docket so we can keep track of it.
When would you like to come back on this one? I'm here next week. I mean, that's pretty quick. Yeah, I feel like we probably ought to follow this.
So I'm going to set a hearing March 9th just to keep track of them, we don't lose them. Unfortunately, this isn't uncommon. We don't have enough bed spaces for people that need them for mental health issues in the state. We got lots of money for other things, but we don't have money for that. So, my comment. March 9th, we'll come back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Your Honor,
yes,
we need to address the issue of a protection order, which I think is appropriate. We'd like to have one ordered. I don't know if he would sign one or not, but...
well, I can still issue one. Do you want a protection order, ma'am? Do you want him ordered to stay away from you? I'll sign one and we'll have it served on him at the jail. And let's see, make sure I've got it. It's Alicia, right?
I'll see if he'll still sign it.
I'll sign an order and we'll have it served on him. I don't think he's going to be in a position to be around you for a while anyway, so. Hopefully they do some good work when you can get people in Athens. I've seen a lot of people help quite a bit by getting there, but getting them in is hard.
In the meantime, Your Honor, I'm going to seek permission to file a not guilty by reason of insanity plea, as well as a suggestion of competency.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Joseph R. Sherman at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 26118, A, B, C, and D.
Yes, sir.
You're Joseph Sherman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Mr. Sherman, I've got some charges to go over with you. It's like 4 charges. And before I do that, I need to give you your rights. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but you know, you're appearing on a big television monitor in the courtroom, and everything you say, your image and what you say and what I say to you is all getting recorded. So if you admit something about your case, that could be played back to you later. So you don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now I'm going to go over the charges with you. We're getting talking in the background again, so I don't know what you got to do to quiet, but let's quiet it down. This is important. Yeah. 118A, case number, alleges that at Perry Township on February 27th, you, by force, threat, or deception, remove Kelsey Summers or restrain her liberty with the purpose to terrorize or inflict serious physical harm to Kelsey Summers. So the charge is actually kidnapping. It's a first-degree felony, and the maximum penalty for that is 10 years in jail and a $20,000 fine. 118B is domestic violence with a prior. It alleges the same time and place that you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Kelsey Summers, and that she either lives in your household or is a member of your family, and that you've got a prior conviction for domestic violence. It makes this a felony of the 4th degree. Maximum penalty is 18 months in jail and $5,000 fine. The C case alleges strangulation, that on February 27th, Perry Township, you knowingly created a substantial risk of serious physical harm to Kelsey Summers by means of strangulation or suffocation. That's a felony of the 4th degree, maximum penalty 18 months in jail, $5,000 fine. And then the last charge is disrupting public services. And on February 27th, you interfered with radio, television, usually it means telephone communications. That's a felony for maximum penalty 18 months in jail, $5,000 fine. Do you understand those 4 charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the money to hire a lawyer.
No, Your Honor.
You have a job.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you do?
I plant trees and I do landscaping and all that stuff, Your Honor.
Is this for yourself or you work for somebody else?
Yes, I work for somebody. Chris is landscaping and Russell and
Have you been working recently or are you laid off in the wintertime?
I'm on and off doing snow removal, but we're starting back on the 15th.
Well, I have to determine what your gross annual income is, so can you help me out with that? Do you know what?
I make $20 an hour. Through the summer, we get more hours. We get up to 50 to 60 hours. But through the winter, we don't work that much because it's just during snowstorms.
Do you file an income tax return?
No, I do 1099.
You know what showed on your 1099?
Yeah, I think I only had maybe a couple months in last year, but I only made $5,000 last year.
Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. He's here. I don't know if he's still on.
I'm a little later on.
He may still be on the phone. You're off the phone. I don't know if you heard any of that.
I didn't actually hear.
Okay, pretty serious charges. This is Joseph Sherman. He's got charges of kidnapping, strangulation, domestic violence with a prior, and disrupting public services, all felonies. What's the state's original bond for Mr. Sherman?
The state would request a $10,000 cash surety bond.
Okay, I'll set bond at $10,000. Do you think you can post that bond?
How much is that in cash?
Well, it's 10,000 cash. If you got 10,000 cash, you can bring it in, give it to the clerk, and she'll hold it until the case is over.
It would
You get it all back as long as you show up for all your hearing.
No, I don't have $10,000.
Surety bond is usually 10%.
Yeah, roughly $1,000.
So $1,000?
Roughly $1,000. You have to work that out with the surety, but usually it's about 10%.
Can I put my car as collateral or something?
You gotta talk that out with the bondsman.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to award, does she want a protection order? You don't?
No, sir.
You don't want a protection order?
No, sir.
I thought everything was being dropped, Your Honor.
Sir, it'd be better if you didn't speak at this point. I'm in here to speak for you. I'll talk to you later. What you say could be used against you, what I say can't. So it's just better that you not speak any more than you have to.
Okay, so, and you are of age. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Well, I guess you're old enough to make your own mistakes, so I'll not issue a protection order at your request. So she's not asking that you be ordered to stay away from her. And
When did he come into custody, Your Honor?
it looks like this all happened on the 27th. Did you get arrested on the 27th?
Friday, Your Honor.
That was Friday, yeah. When do you want to have?
We can come back through the 9th. I'm here the 6th and the 9th, so if one day is better than the other, I would ask to set it on one of those 2 days.
Both getting to be pretty busy, so doesn't much matter, but let's do the 9th, March 9th. Preliminary hearings on March 9th. Do you want to talk to the bail bondsman then, Mr. Sherman?
Sorry, come again?
You want to talk to the bail bondsman about getting out?
Yes, please.
Okay, we'll have to contact you. Your hearing, if you get out, you got to get to court on your own in Chesapeake on March the 9th. That's a week from today. 10 o'clock a.m.
10 o'clock.
And your lawyer, do you want a phone number from him?
Yes, please. And the bail bondsman, please.
Well, the bondsman will get a hold of you. What is your phone number, sir?
My phone is actually turned off right now.
Okay, I'll give you my number. It's 304. Do you have anything to write with in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
304.
634 5296.
5296.
And if I don't hear from you before then, I'll see you on the 9th.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And if I could have the court's file.
Yes. Okay. All right. Here's the court file.
We do have recalls to the jail, but we'll do those later.
Well, they found some new headphones, they're not put them on, so.
State of Ohio versus Earl and Harder, here to the court. Case number TRC 25-1974, A and B.
Mr. Carter is represented by Mr. Smith, and it looks like he had an assessment with RRS. What did we decide?
Inpatient. He does not want to do inpatient, so I'd ask we set another pretrial and we go forward with the case.
Okay.
The bad date in March is the 27th for me.
Mr. Hill?
We're okay with that, moving it to a different day. We want a time waiver.
Absolutely, yeah, we have no problem. He's not in jail. So.
All right, we'll set it for the 23rd, and we looking to set it for a trial, it's not resolved at that point.
That's my thought. We try one more pretrial. Thank you.
I mean, here's another thought. He thinks he can do outpatient. You've got 3 weeks to go out there and prove it. Go get signed up for some outpatient treatment at one of the providers, come in here with a really good report that you did it all, and prove that that's the way you can go.
I'll do.
March 23rd.
I start looking today for outpatient until the 22nd.
State of Ohio recalls Candy Long. Case number TRC 25-4939.
Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge, we got a report from, I stuck it somewhere. I think it said she'd not been back for treatment. She did an assessment. Have you not been back to OBP?
Yes, I have. I go back Thursday, and I thought on my paper it said the 6th for me to show up in court.
Okay, so this was called earlier, you got a call from Mr. Sowards, I take it.
Yeah. And
We left her a voicemail too, yes.
yeah, I got right back with them.
So I think where she's not showing up for treatment, if I'm understanding, you have an appointment Thursday.
Yes, and I do have some drug screens there I can take up for you guys.
Yeah, I have a report, it's not very detailed. February 5th, it says she's actively engaged in demonstrating improvement in care at OBP at her offices in Brockton.
Yes.
And I would defer to Bree as to where we're at as far as this appointment Thursday goes.
Yeah, so if she's with the Proctorville one, then we will just follow up after Thursday.
Okay.
If we can.
I'll cancel because your case got called earlier, and
Yes.
issues, so I'll cancel that. Came late. I'll let Mr. Sowers know that you got in here, so you don't have to look over your shoulder. want to keep that 23rd day?
We could, Judge, I'm here.
Pre-trial,
Is that a Friday? She needs Fridays, Judge.
that's a Monday, well, you said 27th.
27th, if I could do the 20th.
20th will
I
be
could
March
do
20th.
March 20th, that's a Friday.
Sounds good, thank
For
you.
pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll let Mr. Sowers know right now.
No problem, thank you.
And we also want to make sure that there's
Wait a
some
second, hang on just a second.
decision how we want to proceed with the case at that time.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just need to talk. You're good.
Okay, March 20th is the next hearing for Candy Long, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Stevenson, case number CRA 25821. Your Honor, she's on the list.
Yes, she should, yeah.
Oh, she had this completely.
Thank you.
Yes. So Stephanie did successfully complete our inpatient recovery center, and now she's following up with Huntington OVP for mental health. And I just gave you her most recent drug screen. So she's compliant.
Do you know why she's not here today?
She just didn't have transportation. She is on the screen.
Oh, okay, she is.
Yeah.
Teleconference. All right, so she's considered compliant, she did appear. Okay, I see. All right, so let's go approximately a month out for the next hearing.
Yes, sir, the only bad dates in April are the 21st and 27th, so the first part is fine.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, the only bad days in April are the 21st and 27th. The first part is clear. I
How
can do
about
it.
the 13th?
I can do 13th.
April 13th will be Ms. Stevenson's next hearing. Preliminary hearing.
Okay, thank you, Your
10
Honor.
o'clock, April 13th, ma'am, is your next hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Alexis Neese, case number CRA 25491.
She's appearing by telephone.
CRA 25365, CRA 25403, BRD 22766, and others.
That's just, hold on, I was kidding. Oh, wow.
Okay, it's a good report. They're recommending that she continue in 2.1 here. What's the defendant's position?
Judge, I don't think she's ready to complete the treatment. I'd ask we just continue to monitor until such time she's hopefully ready to graduate or complete treatment.
Okay, let's look at mid-April for her also. Can we do that
13th, yes, sir.
April 13th.
Is that on a Friday or a Monday, Judge?
It's on Monday.
I have school and one-on-ones every Monday. I don't know how this got scheduled for a Monday, but is there any way we can get it for a Friday? Yeah, we're in bed.
April 17th.
Be fine, Judge.
We'll do April 17th, that's a Friday.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Keep it up, you're doing good.
Thank you. Bye.
State of Ohio versus Michael Davis, case number CRA 25-347 A and B, CRB 25-347 A and B.
This is your Smith case, hearing and pre-trial.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of, You want me to approach?
Yes.
These back. These are the courts that he These are his jurisdictions.
They have been handed screening test results. It looks like they're all appropriate. There's not really any kind of report other than that, other than the screening. These are from Ohio Valley
He
Physicians.
says he signed a release, they didn't give him anything to bring today, so you signed a release to the court?
No, they said they wouldn't release anything before they released it to me, so,
Well,
I mean, I can.
Bree is here, she can usually get them.
I'm not familiar. Can we call a judge?
Yes,
Are you
we call
Louise?
and have her
I think,
track down a report for us.
he's in there, Louise off, maybe that's the disconnect, that would
I
make
don't,
sense.
I don't see why they'd be a problem. I don't think they would.
We'll figure it out, you're not in trouble. Yeah, oh, she's here now. That's okay.
All right, so we're back. Michael Davis, there is a report from ODP.
Yeah, so he's compliant with his treatment. He's in the Louisa location, but I do have a letter for him. I'll get him a card. Yeah, approach.
Thank you. All right, it says he's compliant, I have his screen, so that's all good.
Yes, sir. Like to come back if we could, continue to monitor.
No matter what day of the week you come back.
No, it don't matter.
April 13th.
April 13th.
April 13th.
Thank you.
Further paperwork I need to bring in.
Yeah, makes it a little bit different, but I called him this morning and
Thank y'all.
thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus John Larson, case number CRA 25777. John Larson.
Mr. Smith's case set for a preliminary hearing.
Yes, Judge.
He's at focus.
Well, yeah. Left for a couple hours. All blue
See the report, sounds like there was a little setback, but that's been corrected and
Yes, sir.
back doing what we should be doing. 13th.
Yes, sir.
April 13th will be your next hearing. Keep it up, Mr. Larson.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Good see you.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Ben Justice, case number CRA 2673, CRB 2674.
May we approach on this one?
Yes. All right, Mr. Justice is not present. He's out of state in hospital, but the state's asking for a warrant, and I will issue that. So it'll be a bench warrant for failure to appear.
Roger, you gonna file that?
Yeah, I'm going to type it, so it's not a flip. Yeah. State of Ohio versus Lee Shepherd, case number CRA 2609, CRB 2610. Yes. I think I've got one more copy back there.
Shepherd's at RRS.
You're fine. Doing well. I got one.
Leanne?
Copy of it. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Stress levels are high just because of work and stuff. Oh, yeah. So my therapist asked me to ask you like what they're actually wanting me to do. Because I know he sent me in for an assessment for anger management, and he said that it's not anger, it's more like low to medium depression and anxiety. They just look like they wrote the document, what treatment you did, and so just like right. I think that's what that letter was supposed to be. I'm not sure. Yeah. I just got this morning. I didn't know they didn't get to see each other last night. Oh, yeah.
Let's just,
But I'll go back and get the list. Okay. Well, that's what he asked me. He doesn't know exactly what the court wants from me. That's what he wanted me to get assessed for, but he said that it's not anger, it's more so depression and anxiety.
but his thoughts are as to treatment, that you know.
I'll do it.
You know, okay.
We're in the same boat together. So he told me he was going to send it over to Jeremy. I'm like, oh, aren't you Jeremy? No, he asked me how I'm doing.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, Mr. Shepherd's, the victim in this matter, Leanne and Gerald, and they have children together, one of which is needing some surgeries at Children's Hospital in Cincinnati, and they need to stay at the Ronald McDonald House, and apparently Ronald McDonald House will not allow them to stay there as long as this case is pending. So it's created kind of a tension and a hardship for them. Ms. Gerald says that everything's fine at home and that they haven't had any problems since this happened. These are very serious charges. And apparently he's done well in treatment so far. This is one of those cases, again, where you wonder whether there's external forces that create more of a problem than the charges themselves. And I don't want to interfere with their ability to parent and to make sure that their child is well taken care of and that they're able to travel there and stay in Cincinnati while the child has surgery. So I think under the circumstances, what we would do is not only these charges, but if there's any more problems, we'll bring them back again along with new charges. And I don't think there's really anything better that we can do at this point.
All right, he wants to, which means they
Oh, yeah, I already told him, I was like, no matter what
without
happens.
prejudice. They can't refile.
Yes, you dismissed this. You stay in treatment. Your license, okay. Yeah, other than being there, I can call you. Keep on going. You good to go? Awesome. Thank you, sir. Take care. Yeah. Good luck. Okay, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Amy Van Zandt, case number CRA 25-458 A&D, CRC 25-830.
So we don't have to come back.
Mr. Smith's case, hearing.
You were to be treated. I'll be staying my wife over this.
Yeah, she is at OVP in Ashland, she indicates, Judge. I don't
Staying here.
notes her report from Ashland or not. She was going to stay, or transfer to Huntington, but she likes her counselor. She's elected to travel to Ashland to keep that same counselor, which is probably a good thing.
He's great. He really is.
You actually are back at Ashland? Because I had a letter from January saying you were going to transition to Huntington.
Yes, that's what I was going to do, but I got comfortable with him, so we talked, and he said I could, you know, if that's what I wanted, but I was going to call Huntington in the process of doing that, and then the inclement weather hit, and then we talked again, and then this past week I had missed. Yeah, no, Friday, last week.
What are we doing with the ODI? That's been pending a long time. That needs to be resolved.
Yes.
So she's the one that are guilty plea. I wasn't aware she hadn't done that yet. That was the goal. Kind of delay, see how she's doing in treatment. So we're okay with resolving that today.
Okay, so your attorneys representing to me, Ms. Van Zandt, that you're going to enter a guilty plea to the operating vehicle intoxicated.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to allow it to just remain pending because you had a possession charge also.
Yes.
Well, let you continue with your treatment, and I'll sentence you at some point on the ODI. And the goal is that the possession charge will go away. You do really well in treatment, they'll dismiss it, you won't get sentenced on it, I'll just sentence you on the ODI, but you're still in the midst of your treatment. So you're gonna keep coming back, and I'll keep getting reports, but at some point, I'm gonna sentence you on the ODI.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you agree with your attorney that you're entering a guilty plea.
Yes, sir.
I'll allow it to pen while you continue with your treatment. We'll come back, say 6 weeks. You can do that 13th or 17th day.
Let's go 17th, Judge. 13th just get a little crowded. 17th
April
is fine.
17th will be the next hearing.
April 17th, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Keep doing what you're doing. We'll have a report next time just to make sure you're doing 10 o'clock. There you go. Thanks, Brad. Thank you. All right, I'll do that. We'll see you then. Yes.
State of Ohio calls Ethan Anderson at the Orange County Jail, case number 24706.
I've seen it,
Would seem the drug testing be your position. No, that's
Reaffirm, it's called a reaffirm.
But you could right, so I right, that's my concern.
Your Honor, all I see on that test are his MAT medicines, which are expected, and the THC. However, the THC, and we haven't been going at this long enough for the THC to necessarily be out of his system, so that isn't necessarily new THC, if you will. So I'm a little bit concerned his just state, when he was on there earlier, when I spoke to him on the phone, although he seems a little bit calmer now, I'm a little concerned we may have a mental health issue happening here.
Well, there's benzos too.
But I think he was,
Yeah, his prescription.
Yes.
yeah, I think the only thing that's not prescribed is THC. And again, I'm not making a representation that it's not new, but I don't know that the test result can tell us that. So I'm a little concerned that what we're dealing with here might be a mental health matter.
Can that be addressed at the counseling center?
I'm gonna make some phone calls, Your Honor.
Yeah, TCC was initially saying they weren't interested in taking it back, but with the test results be what they are, I think Mr. Charman's gonna make a call and see if we can get some greater information.
Okay, we'll recall this.
Thank you.
We'll recall it later, Mr. Anderson.
State of Ohio versus Robert Helms at the Orange County Jail, case number CRA 26115.
Okay, Mr. Helms, you were going to talk to Mr. Sowers, did you do that? Okay, I'm not getting the audio coming through. Maybe turned off on the headset?
Hello?
There we go, now I can hear you. Did you get to talk to the bail bondsman?
Yes, he's getting in touch with my girlfriend.
So you think you're going to post bond?
Yes, I can post a bond.
Okay. And you'll go turn yourself in Belmont County?
Yeah, it's not a big charge, Your Honor. I'm gonna get it taken care of.
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
What did I tell you the amount of bond was?
$1,000.
Okay. I'll set $1,000 bond and you are gonna post it today. I'm going to send out a waiver for you to sign for your Rule 4 hearing. We're not going to have a hearing as to whether you are or not the person sought in Belmont County. You admit that, right?
Yeah, I admit that.
So, and I'm gonna give you a chance, I'm gonna order you, how much time do you think you need to get up there?
A week maybe? I got a charge and property bill I have to take care of. It's after them plead guilty to it. It's a traffic violation.
When's that set for us?
That'll be, I think, Wednesday when I take care of that one.
Now, are they keeping you in jail or are they letting you out to do that?
They'll let me out once I plead guilty to it. It's just a traffic job with no operators.
But do you have to stay in jail till Wednesday or not?
I think it's Wednesday.
Mr. Sanders said we should postpone.
All right, I'm gonna give you a week to get something done on this thing in Belmont County. So I'm gonna set a hearing here, March the 9th at 10 a.m. So what I expect to happen is that you get up to Belmont County and get them to withdraw this warrant by next Monday at 10 a.m. I want that warrant to be off the record by then. And if it isn't, then you need to show up in this court in Chesapeake and explain why that didn't happen. And if you don't show up either place, the warrant's still in effect, and you don't show up here for your hearing, then I'm going to have to tell Mr. Sowers to go fetch you.
I'll show up, Your Honor.
Okay. So just, the main thing I want you to do is get the warrant taken care of up in Belmont County.
All right, I'll take care of it.
So you understand what you gotta do? You gotta get up there or be here next Monday.
Yes.
And I'll send down something for you to sign. Do you have any questions of me?
No.
Okay, take care of this thing, and we'll be all.
I will.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Kerry McCoy, here at the court. Case number CRA 25725, CRB 24227. And Your Honor, we're finished at the Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we're finished at the jail. Kerry McCoy's Wayne position. Yes.
Which, you know, they're okay with that, but my 9-year-old niece passed away, and I just, so we're dealing with that.
Did you get the thing in Wayne, West Virginia taken care of?
I go back the 10th.
She got her warrant lifted, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it's in process still, yeah, but,
You have hearings set now that you have to go to?
yeah.
Okay. So these, does this mean alcohol, these tests on the 18th and 25th?
Yes, sir.
So what's the answer for that? What?
She said that she's okay with going up in as far as her treatment level.
Okay, so we're gonna add some more intensity to her treatment, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. State have anything they want?
No.
Okay. So I'm assuming we'll continue to monitor, and she's got community service and fines and costs to pay too.
You had told me prior that you was not worried about that yet, and I've been meaning to ask about it, like, how many
Well, I'm not
do I
worried
want to
about
have?
it, but eventually you gotta do it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to take care of it. What do I have? Like, how many hours or?
You got 5 days of community service. Well, you did.
We write that down.
I'm showing a balance of 30 hours, but you work some toward your fine. You got some time credit, so,
Okay, so how much is left on my fines? Do you know?
yes. I'm showing is 375. That's what's on-
375 and 5 days of community service.
Correct.
Okay. I'll get that taken care of.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's why they give you another hearing date.
Sorry.
April 10th?
That's good here, Judge.
April 10th will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 10 o'clock, April 10th.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Runyon, case number CRA 2677, CRA 2677.
He missed his second assessment, so he has a third one set up tomorrow.
You can give it oral. You can tell him oral.
My car's. Your Honor, Mr. Runyon missed his second assessment with us at outpatient. He comes in tomorrow again for his third one. So that's the reason why I won't have no
Why have you been missing?
This last time, Your Honor, my car, I need a car. I didn't know they'd pick you up, so I have them pick me up in the morning.
Mr. Hill?
Well, if he goes to this next one and gets started, we're okay with continuing the case here. Otherwise, we'll have no choice but to take it to the grand jury.
I will for sure be there tomorrow.
Yeah, because you got, one of these, I think, is a felony 3.
Yeah.
You could get shipped to that.
I know, my brother, he's done scalded my butt over it. Yeah.
You don't want that, do you?
Nope. You got too good of a record. I don't want that like that on my record.
Well, start acting like you're a little bit scared.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm pretty scared.
I don't know, if it was me, I'd walk, ride a bicycle, whatever. Where's County Road 15 South Point? I'm gonna guess it's not that far away.
It's down almost to the cold spot. It's down there by County Road 1 where it goes off the highway. Lick Creek, Possum Holler.
It's from here to the end of County Road 1, maybe 10 miles. And then, because I've ridden this one a lot. From the park, the end of County Road 1 and back, it's like 25 miles. Go to the whole spot, it's another mile or 2. It's not that far. In other words, if somebody said, well, you gotta get this done or you might go to prison, I think I could get that done, that distance. I know I could. I'd walk it if I had to. You just gotta get motivated. I think what we may need to do today is do a urine screen and see where we are. Let's get a reading on you. Go do a urine screen and see what it shows us.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy Sloan, case number TRD 2631.
It's Mr. Morford's case, and it's a preliminary and pre-trial.
No number license. Here's the newest one I had from my script, because they cut me spots.
They had, this is your Xanax?
Suboxone? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Over a year old. This is for 24. It's a deal match, right? This is old. This is. But. I don't know. Let's talk to the judge about it. I'm more interested in making sure that if he's using it, that means he needs it. If he's using it, that means he needs it, whether it's a prescription or not. I want to make sure he's okay. He's going to get his license back.
And that's proof of insurance on the vehicle.
When, are you in counseling at all?
I was, right before I was gonna see if I can get put back in if they take me back.
Who were you with?
Riverside.
Judge, she's indicated a desire to return to treatment at Riverside.
It was outpatient.
Have you talked to them about it, or?
No, sir.
You haven't?
No, sir.
Okay, well, we've got Jeremy's here today from Riverside.
I wasn't, I just did quit going. I just quit going.
Did you
Couple
stay
months.
there?
Yeah, a couple months before I went. Well, before I got pulled over.
Well, so you want to continue to give him a chance to get in there?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
I can be in about the next time I come back.
Why don't you talk to Jeremy before you leave today and get that set up?
Yes, sir.
Coordinate it with him, and then come back in about a month. So let's make that the 3rd of April.
Thank you.
Are you available then, Mr. Moore?
Yes, Your Honor.
April 3rd will be the next hearing. 10 o'clock. Jeremy's waiting on you out in the lobby.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Jared Sipple, case number CRB 25468 A and D, CRB 25545. Your Honor, this is Mr. Smith's case, and Mr. Ashworth is the special prosecutor of this case.
Okay. I saw he was here.
He is here.
Day trial, I believe.
Well, it is, Judge, but there was some discovery I served on Mr. Hill's office, and there's some videos I need. Ryan said, or Mr. Astor says he'll get them to me. We can't proceed without those videos, so there was an error.
I think there's a new witness too,
And
potentially.
potentially new witness, so if we don't object to come back, so I would like to see those videos.
I've got 5 videos, I thought he had them. You know, this was transferred to me in the process, so the discovery hadn't been completely turned over. It's not anybody's fault, it's fine, just we'll reset it, Your Honor.
If we could, Judge.
What's your schedule?
Well, my phone's in the room and I didn't do a call, so run in there, get real quick.
I'll wait.
Yes.
We would ask preferably a Friday for my call, if you have a Friday.
Since I wasn't involved in the case, I can say this, but I think you did a good job on the Cook case. I live a very boring life, so I sat down one evening and watched it on YouTube.
Well, I enjoyed myself.
So, I appreciate your availability to work with special.
It's my pleasure, Your Honor, thank you for letting me do that. What dates are we looking for, time frame wise?
Are we saying this for a pretrial or a trial? What do you want to do?
I think from trial, Judge, we've had a couple of pre-trials, we just need to look at the videos.
Okay, we're looking at April then. I've got one set on the 3rd, other than that, April's open.
I've got to see, I'm sorry, Judge.
April 3rd's out, but any other date in April.
April 3rd is out, but any other date in April?
Yeah.
21st and 22nd, I mean, what days of the week those are two bad days otherwise.
Friday the 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Ashworth.
See, we can tell I got you on top now.
I hope you didn't come down just for this today.
I did, that's okay. Thank you, Judge.
You can appear by teleconference anytime you have a.
Well, yeah, Mr. Smith
We had-
sprung this on me, so you hold that against him.
Yes, Mr. Smith, I do
Yes,
that.
for trial, you did it. So thank you for being with us.
State of Ohio versus Jason Gilbert, case number CRD 23645, PRD 193179, A and B. Set for sentencing term.
Jason Gilbert.
Am I still on that case? I was. I don't know.
You're on an old case.
Okay.
It's a newer case.
Okay.
It's actually sentencing. I think he's got a bond that was.
I remember that name.
Yeah, he's got a bond up. So that's why it's in the sentencing docket and he's not appeared, so I'll have to let Mr. Sowers know. He failed to appear today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And I'll set March 23rd for bond forfeiture.
I need to call these people. If they order restitution for these people, we'll need to get their phone numbers because there was no valid phone numbers. Only if they ask for
So the warrants issued for Jason Gilbert for not appearing.
State of Ohio versus Carissa Dameron, case number DRC 25709, A, B, and C.
And we need Mr. Warford.
Madam Treasurer.
Yes. So he's making progress. That's the way I would summarize this. Mr. Morford.
I would agree, Judge.
And I understand you're going to work, and you sent me a letter. but-
Yes, I actually took a hair follicle as well, and it was all negative.
Where'd you do that?
At Acme, he's got a copy of it. I have a copy of it on my email as well. But just with all the everything going on, I just went and did that myself, and everything was negative. I did get a job, and I start Thursday. I'll be working full-time, so, and I filed the paperwork to get my other 3 children back, so I have court dates for those as well, end of March, so things are definitely turned around.
Okay. Well, the way I'm taking this, they think that I'm not seeing a letter of completion, it's a letter that you're making progress. So do you think you don't need to do any more counseling, or you want to continue with?
I mean, I would, with everything that I have coming up, I mean, I would like to just do my AA meetings and all of that, but I feel like I've made a lot of progress, and, you know,
I think you have too, and I agree with
as
that.
far as,
I would feel better, I trust Bethesda's judgment. I would like to see them say, well, we think she's completed, and I'm not seeing that yet.
okay.
So it is outpatient now, right?
It is,
Not
yes.
inpatient, so, and we had those concerns of, and and I know you disputed them, but there were some tests not that long ago that were concerning. So I want to make
That
sure.
was
this
why I got
is-
the hair follicle as well.
This is gonna stick.
So all that, yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it, and I don't know anything
Will you
about,
please
I don't
give
know
that to
anything
him?
about this company.
He's bringing it to you now.
I'll take your word for it, but it's not gonna convince me that this
Oh,
needs to be completed.
okay.
Let's let you go. Last time I made you come back in a month, but we had some recent fairly significant issues raised, so that's why. Let's come back in 2 months, and then I'll finalize it then if everything goes well. There's not any problems, and I'll finalize it. I'm gonna dismiss the endangering case, and I'll give you the minimums that I can give you on the other. Okay?
Thank you.
I want you to do well. I want you to be successful. And we know this, the longer people are in recovery, the better the chances are they're going to stay in recovery. So, I know it seems like it's been a long time, but it really hasn't. In statistical terms, because studies, you can go look how long someone's clean, and if you cut off all their support and let them go on their own, what's the relapse rate? And it takes a while to get where it's going to stick. So I want this to stick from now on, the rest of your life. So I want you to
Can
stay
we,
clean.
is there a possibility of getting my services lowered again? Because I'm having to go down there 3 times a week for groups, 2 times a week for my counseling, and I was just doing 1-on-1, and with me starting work, and
There's a reason for an increase in services, but she can ask for a decrease in services. It would have to go through a clinical.
I'm going to let them work that out with you.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can bring it back to me. I don't like to get involved in the middle of those treatment questions, but occasionally I have. I want to encourage her to work too. I think that's important. So
Absolutely.
I want to support her in her efforts to go back to work. So I don't want treatment to interfere with that, cause her to lose her job or not be able to do the job. I want to support you. That the whole goal is to get back out there doing what you can do without going to treatment. Eventually I'm not going to require you to go to treatment. And now you may feel like you still need to do some sort of participation. And I think that's probably a good idea, but it's going to be up to you. You're going to be over your own recovery at some point. And it's coming up soon. And you got to be able to make this your own project so that you'll be successful. Okay, so let's make it in May. May 1st. And I'm making a note to find, I thought before we were going to round things up, but we had a few little issues, so I'm going to hopefully finalize things on May 1st.
thank you.
You're
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck. I want to see you do well. I want you to be successful.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Burton III, case number CRB 22352, CRB 2566 A and B.
It's Mr. Smith's case.
What'd you do with that?
Down there at the, right here in town.
No, I ain't sitting down here.
No, I didn't come here. I went down there
I
first.
don't have proof of it.
He didn't send me proof?
No.
Because I signed the paper and
They
everything.
haven't been accepting anybody at the village just
Well, I was there last week and worked all day.
Your Honor, if I may, he's saying he done community service at the Village of Chesapeake last week. I haven't sent nobody to the Village of Chesapeake since they lost their employee. If he did do it there, I do not have proof of it.
Okay.
The guy,
They have hired a street department employee. I do not know who it is. I have no contact with him yet.
Albert, what was his name? I think. Work with
Okay, well, if
Albert.
you think you got community service there, it's up to you to get the proof in here, so.
Okay.
And up to Mr. Cooper to accept it.
Okay.
If you can do it there, you can do it here. I mean, that's,
Okay, well, I wasn't for sure, because when I'd done it before, that's where I'd done it.
okay, what else?
I was gonna pay on my fine today,
How much are you paying?
25. And if you guys want, I can go straight down there when I leave here,
Yeah, that'd be good.
see what's going on.
Bring it straight back.
Okay, yeah,
Write up something.
yeah.
All right, well, let's get this done. These are getting some age on. April 3rd?
Yes.
April 3rd will be the next hearing. Yeah, it's sentencing.
If it's knocked out.
Okay,
If you get that, bring it back to him.
I will.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Robert Stickler, case number TRC 252303 A and B, and 252722 A and B.
Mr. Stiers, please, sentencing.
I believe we passed this on sentencing for the state to get some information from the victims.
And
Property damage was the question, I think.
Yes, Your Honor.
And we had subpoenas issued, and there were some people here that want to come forward. So, fellas, the question is whether you all have any out-of-pocket money, expenses that we've had because of this.
I haven't yet, but I will have.
Okay.
Got fence repair, light repair, lawn repair.
And Your Honor, Mr. Stickler's provided me with a claim number that he says is attached to this incident from Progressive Insurance, as well as an ID card showing that he had insurance on a white, or it doesn't say white, it's a Ford F-150 with the VIN number, and but also in his name as the named insured, effective from 9/11/25 to 3/11/26. I believe that covers.
I think this was on October the 18th of 25, wasn't it?
So that would be within 9/11 to 3/11.
Okay. Have either, and both of you had damage from this incident?
Yes, sir.
Have you had contact with Progressive?
No, sir.
You didn't know that they had insurance? Okay. Has anything happened about this, and it's all just property damage, there's no injuries or anything, is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Has there been any discussion or anything occurred? Is this the first you've heard that you might get compensated for
Yes, sir.
property damage? Okay. All right. Well, and what kind of property damage? Are we talking about property, it sounds like maybe there was a house or something that was damaged, is that right? Or yard?
Yard and
Fence?
fence and a light and,
Is
yeah, it could have been the house just as easily, but
Was it repaired or is it still
no, I
in the
haven't
same
done
condition?
anything yet.
Okay. Well, he's ultimately responsible for it, but he has insurance in effect, so.
And there is property damage insurance on the policy.
I turned it in on the policy.
So what I'd like, I want to make sure you get compensated, that's part of the process. He's entered a plea to the charge filed against him, but I wanted to hear from anybody that might have property damage. I understand that's the two of you. what I'd like to see happen is you submit a claim to Progressive. I don't know, do you probably need to get a copy of his, we could get a copy of his Progressive card or wherever he has with a policy number on it to give to them so they can submit a claim. And then, unfortunately, I wish I could say, well, that'll take care of it. I've made most of my living over the last 40 years fighting insurance companies, so it's not that easy. It's not that easy at all, so I don't know what they'll do. I mean, they may satisfy you, you may have to fight, but ultimately, I can make him pay it if it's, he's ultimately responsible, but he's hired this other agency, this insurance company, to stand in his stead. But you have to do, you know, it's the law, you're supposed to have insurance because we all can have a wreck and hurt somebody or tear up their property, and you gotta have a way of compensating the person that's injured by that, so it's required in Ohio that you have insurance, and but a lot of people don't, so at least he's compliant here, he's got insurance in.
In your honor, I've provided you and Mr. Hill with the claim number, the insurance card, and a policy, and a statement of coverage.
Okay, you,
I texted those to you.
texted that, so you can pass that on, Mr. Hill, to them.
Yes.
Here's the only problem, we've got, I've been doing this for a while. When I first started, we were allowed to sentence and say, okay, I'm going to sentence you, and then if there's still issues on the property damage later, I'll bring you back and sentence you on that later. Well, our Supreme Court has since said, and it's been quite a while, well, you can't do that. You've got to sentence them to everything at once. So I would have to hold this in abeyance on the sentencing until you submit your claim and see if it's going to go through and there are not going to be issues to make him pay if Progressive doesn't. And I'm willing to do that if that's what you want. He's pled on an OBI, and I'm going to sentence him on that, but I can withhold sentencing until you guys get to submit your claims to Progressive and see what happens when they come back a month or two. It'll take that long probably to get some kind of answer from us what they're willing to do. And you're going to have to also, you're going to have some kind of proof of what your damages are. You know, get somebody to give you an estimate or something. But I know that's what they're going to do. They're not going to say, okay, yeah, we're going to give you some money because your fence got torn down. They are sticklers for wanting proof. So how do you want to proceed? I guess it's a long question, but how do you want to proceed? You want me to delay the sentencing and come back and let you guys find out what his insurance company's going to do before I finally sentence him? I'm happy to do that.
Well, I think what we would want to do is make sure that they have a chance anyway to negotiate this with the insurance people, and then if there's still money that is owed after the insurance is settled, then we would ask for that.
Yeah, I've got to do it. Well, I can't sentence him and then bring him back and say, well, now you owe this extra amount, according to.
And Your Honor,
the law is in Ohio. I have to sentence him for everything at once.
We're agreeable to coming back after they've had an opportunity to talk to the insurance companies.
Okay. And they've had to sit here all day. I'm sorry for that. You can see how busy this court is. We have a pretty big docket. So sorry that you had to sit. Do you want to come back? That's the other thing. Is it worth your time to come back and present this?
I don't particularly want to sit here again half a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could give you a more specific date or time if you wanted to do it. If you feel like, oh, we're okay, we'll just submit it to the insurance company, wherever we get, go ahead and sentence him. I'm fine with that, but I want it to be your call.
Well, in my experience, this is, I mean, unfortunately, we live somewhere where quite frequently, there's wrecks in our property.
Okay, it's not the first time this has happened.
No, sir.
I mean, I've repaired the fence countless times out of pocket. And then I've had people say they'll come back and fix my fence. And
No. Just.
so if I don't get nothing out of the insurance, I don't figure I'm gonna get nothing anyway, so.
Okay. All right, well, I wanted to give you the opportunity.
Right.
And sorry about sitting here all day, or half the day anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and sentence Mr. Stickler then today. What's the state's position on sentencing?
Your Honor, this is a first and 10 with a refusal and an additional in 20.
Your Honor, we had discussed not treating it as a refusal as part of our negotiations, Mr. Hill.
That is true. That is true.
Is the prior within the look back time period, or?
No, it was beyond the 10 years.
And I believe the prior may have also been one that was
Court not of record.
from a court not of record. Well, I don't know if it was a court not of record, but the details that we have don't tell us what court it was. It just says unknown court, I think in Kentucky, if I'm remembering correctly.
And that's correct. And it was in 2005.
And it was outside the 20-year look back. So it's a first and 10. The prior was outside of 20 years even. It was 2005.
It was, conviction was on April 13th, 2005. So it was within 20 years.
That's not within 20 years.
It's not.
No, this happened
Oh, that's right,
in
this is
October.
26. Yeah.
And it was in October 25.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and as I understand, he's got two though to be sentenced on, right?
Yes, but both are first offenses because neither's been sentenced upon.
What's the state's recommendation?
I can go OBC, OBI, or whatever you call it.
Okay.
One of the things that I think this calls for is an assessment for treatment. And I don't know whether that's been,
He's agreeable to that, Your Honor.
I mean, is it gonna be for marijuana that you're legally allowed to smoke, or is it for my medication that I'm legally allowed to take, which is the board? You know what I'm saying?
He has a, well, one of these he did a urine screen. So
There's a test result on one and not on the other.
yeah, the first one he did the urine screen, the second one he refused. It was positive for THC, oxycodone, oxymorphone, alprazolam.
And Your Honor, he presented pharmacy records showing that alprazolam was prescribed. There had been a possession of alprazolam that was also pending, but that was dismissed based on the pharmacy records.
Well, I'm gonna guess that it's contraindicated to take that with the other things that he tested positive for.
It may very well be, Your Honor.
oh, sure. I didn't realize it too. Yeah, and he was guilty on a day that I wasn't here. I didn't know that. Yeah, so I wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah.
I think, Your Honor, it might be best if we have an assessment performed and then come back one more time, because based on what an assessment shows, that may guide us in how we want to structure the rest of the sentencing.
Yeah.
Is
Just Googling it, here's the answer on alprazolam, which is the same as Xanax. Xanax and marijuana are not recommended can be dangerous. Both substances act as central nervous system depressants, meaning their combined use can significantly amplify side effects and increase health risks.
Yeah, she knows I smoke weed.
all right. So I think maybe we come back on this one a couple weeks or so and get an assessment. He'd like to speak to OVP because of location. Where are you located?
Chesapeake, back and drive right to Proctorville.
He's located in Chesapeake. I'm not sure, just someplace that's fairly close to him. He's going to have some license suspension, obviously.
Okay, we'll let him get an assessment from OVP.
Is that in Proctorville, PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister was telling me about it, okay.
In Proctorville. You need to be honest about, what you tested for and why you're going in.
Yeah, I mean,
Is Brianna still here?
I don't know. I was looking, but didn't see her.
She left, okay.
but what date we coming back here?
I'm here the 6th and the 11th. I'm sorry, the 6th, the 9th. I've got jury trials scheduled the week of the 16th. I'm here the 23rd.
16th and what? I didn't hear what you said.
I'm unavailable the 13th, 16th, 20th because of trials. But I'm here I'm here the 6th, the 9th, the 23rd, 27th, and
I think
30th.
we need enough time for him to get an assessment.
Right, I was thinking-
There, and then I'm gonna be out from the 23rd until April 3rd. So why don't we come back April 3rd?
April 3rd, I'm available. April 3rd. So you need to get, is there like paperwork, contact information for OVP out there?
Yes.
Okay. When you go out, go over, actually, show up your mind. Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Jacob Lindsay, case number CRZ 25788, A, B, and C.
Ready to proceed?
Yes, Judge, we're gonna have a change of plea, and we'd ask if it would be possible for him to begin serving his commitment on Friday.
We're okay with that.
Okay, Mr. Lindsay, your attorney says you want to change your plea to guilty. Is this to all the charges or what charges you plead guilty?
Just do one, Phil?
We're gonna do them all. We're gonna ask for a concurrent sentence, but we want to clear them all.
All, I suppose, Judge.
All right, well, you gotta be certain. You certain then?
We're certain, yes, I'm sorry.
Mr. Lindsay, because I understand it's going to be recommended for some jail time, that you're going to, because I understand it's going to be recommended for some jail time, that you're going to come here to the court, you'll come here to the court to report to the jail, you'll come here.
Yes.
What's the state recommending?
Your Honor, the state recommends a total sentence of 6 months in jail with all but 30 days suspended. We're asking that for all of the animals that were confiscated and any that are still on his property to be forfeited. We're also asking for a court order that he not be permitted to own any companion animals for indefinitely. But obviously, if in the future he came back and petitioned the court to dismiss that, we could have a hearing at a later date. We have a restitution bill from the Lawrence County, Ohio Humane Society that had animals treated.
I think I wrote it down, 26, 22, 82?
Well, it ended up, there was a little bit more, it's 29, 34, 82.
29, 34, 82.
And we would like 2 years of probation and don't take any position on any other sanctions.
Do you still have animals in your possession now?
No, Your Honor. My dad kicked me off his property. I've been homeless for about a month now, a little over a month.
Okay,
I've been living in my minivan.
So if there are animals at that property, you're saying they don't belong to you?
Nope.
Okay. Yes. I don't know if the state can verify that or send somebody out to verify. Okay, you have a right to make a statement to me, and Mr. Morford does too. If you have anything you want to say before I finalize the sentencing, do you have anything you want to say?
Do you have anything to
Just feeling bad for the animals that I did wrong. I got too many at one time, didn't have the funds. Just everything was going downhill and got too many animals. Budget wasn't there, so I couldn't feed them properly.
Mr. Morford, anything you wish to say?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'll impose a fine of $200 where you pay court costs. This is on the A case. 180 days in jail, 150 suspended. Report to jail this Friday, which is March the 6th, by 11 a.m. You come here.
Okay.
Start your jail time.
All right.
And any remaining animals are forfeited, and you're restrained from owning companion animals in the future. 2 years of probation. Level 4, restitution to the Lawrence County Humane Society of $2,934.82. His review hearing will be, let's make it in May. May the 11th will be your first review hearing. We'll be looking at the restitution again. That'll be at 9 a.m. Then on the B case, I won't impose a fine. I'll just order the concurrent jail and suspended jail and actual jail 30 days. And same on the C case. They'll need to see Mr. Major today before he leaves about his probation. Be back here Friday at 11 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to go to probation.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Runyon on a recall, case number CRA 2676.
Seeing the result.
Have you seen it?
He's hoping to continue his plan and do outpatient. He's hoping to continue his plan and do outpatient just the outpatient.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Yes.
The methadone I've been on for a while, and I'm trying to come down off of it through them. I'm gonna try to get put on Suboxone.
Okay. Well, I can agree with that, but you're testing positive for methamphetamine too.
And
methadone doesn't do anything to help you with methamphetamine.
no, it don't. It don't.
And that's my problem with methadone. Like, it's not uncommon. I see people on methadone and they're testing positive for other stuff too.
I want off of the methadone. I don't want on the methadone anymore.
Well, can you even treat him if he's on?
Yeah, we can do outpatient services with him.
Okay.
And we keep eye on his levels and the methadone, make sure it comes down.
What's your level of methadone now?
200.
It's pretty high. I think you want to come down 5 milligrams a week. So that's going take a while.
Might be able to do a little bit quicker than that. We can try.
That's what they come off of his property. That's what ours is.
Yeah, they said it was bad.
So you're gonna start him on the outpatient then?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's try that and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, you may have to go inpatient.
I gotta set up.
Let's come back.
So it comes together.
Can we come back on the 20th, March?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, March the 20th, I'll see you back, and I'll get a report from RS as to how you're doing.
Thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Today's not good. It's second. So we got down to it.
State of Ohio versus Trevor Dement, Warrants County Jail, for CRA 25309, CRB 25311A and B, CRB 24344, CRA 23380, and CRB 21167.
These are my cases, Your Honor. I wasn't aware Mr. Dement was in the jail.
Well, I think he just got there.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't even changed.
He just got there this morning sometime. You want to talk to him first?
I could, I don't actually even, I don't have my files with me or anything of that nature.
He had failed to appear on the 20th, it looks like, yeah. We had hearings on the 20th.
What are we looking to do today?
He didn't claim, I mean, I don't know what ultimately that's the goal.
He's most recently with OVP, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want to talk to him and I'll...
Yeah, I'll give him a quick call to jail.
You got a wheelbarrow with you, come get his files.
Your Honor, we also have Ethan Anderson to appear at the jail, but we're not ready for that yet either, so
Okay.
that's all we have for now.
Okay, we'll come back once you get set up with Mr. Steyer and Mr. Dement. Is there anyone here that has a hearing that we didn't get to?
Well, we thought we were supposed to be here today.
What's your name?
Jesse Coons.
Coons?
He marked it off out there, the guy that when we come in.
We'll look it up and see. They didn't bring a file out for that, so. C-O-O-N-S?
K-O-U-N-S.
K-O-U-N-S. Jesse Coons. What kind of hearing did you think you had today?
I think last time he was here, it was a pre-trial, and then I thought today.
Do you have a lawyer?
Yeah.
For Mr. Stratton, he continued the cases, apparently he didn't tell his clients.
The other one's the same, Mr. Stratton's case.
We haven't talked to our lawyer at all, except for the one day here.
That's what I said. It was on the docket for Mr. Stratton, and he continued the cases. He filed continuances for the cases. Apparently, he didn't tell his clients.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. We need to give them a date. We have, what's the date that we'll continue to?
They can check with the clerk's office and get the date that he changed them
Not
to.
been put in the computer yet, Your Honor, so I couldn't tell.
Okay. I apologize for that.
Okay, so we just talked to the,
Yes.
Go out here to the right, go into the clerk's office and tell them that you're Stratton's, who you are, your case. They'll pull it up and tell you what dates and stuff.
all right, thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, if I may.
That was fast.
You care if I just go ahead and talk, or you want to go up here, Bill?
Pardon?
You want to come up here?
Want is probably not the right way to describe it.
Sure.
Should they not come back?
I don't know what test will actually show precedent that you said for what you did, and
Because
that you
they
can
thought
find
he continued.
actually going to OVP for the entire
detox, we know they can do that, they're not here, so. I think it was part of TCC, so we'll give them 7 months back now.
Mr. Carvin still here?
He was in the probation office, or the probation call, I don't know. So well, we can come back.
Call Brian Carvin.
He's right there.
Oh, there he is.
So, Your Honor, I have a little arm twisting to get an answer.
Oh, you have an answer?
Yeah, I do have an answer. We are, he's cleared. We're going to bring him into the crisis unit.
You're talking about Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, we've actually got a new one for you.
We got another one for you.
Potentially.
Oh, nice, okay.
State of Ohio versus Ethan Anderson, Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 24706.
This is,
Excuse me, Warren, yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay,
this is Mr. Steyer's case. As I understand, I'll summarize it, there was issues with Mr. Anderson. He was at the counseling center. There was a question of whether they would accept him back. They were willing to take him back and go through the crisis center, but to come back to the counseling center.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And it's my understanding the defendant's agreeable with that.
yeah, it looks like he is.
Okay, so I'll enter an order that he be released to the counseling center.
Is on his probation gets monitor on him.
Okay.
Are we doing one?
Are we doing a monitor, Your Honor?
We're doing a monitor. I'll order him with a GPS monitor.
So they can pick him up today if the GPS monitor can be fixed today. If not, they can pick him up when the GPS monitor can be fixed.
Yes.
And we'll speak to Mr. Major about getting that process started.
And set another hearing
Yes.
a couple weeks.
It would need to be a little bit more than a couple, because there's some days I'm out,
May I
but
talk, Your Honor?
just a second, sir. I'm available again on the 23rd.
Bond.
2000 or,
What is it you want to say? Because remember, what you say can be used against you.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you, thank you.
we'll come back, what's your,
I'm available the 23rd.
any time before then?
Before then, I'm available the 9th and the 6th.
Let's do the night, let's do 1 week then.
Okay.
Just make sure he is where he needs to be.
If the crisis unit isn't a situation where he can get here easily, would it be okay for him to either appear by phone for Mr. Starman, just appear on his behalf?
Yes.
Perfect. That was my main concern, coming back quickly.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Okay, take advantage of this, Mr. Anderson. Do well.
Yes, sir, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the only case we had left.
No, we can do Mr. DeMint as well now.
Are we ready to do that?
I believe, well, I mean, I guess, I don't know that we are. Mr. DeMint, we haven't tested him, but he says the test would be not very good, and that he thinks he needs detox, which made us think of you.
I mean, I don't, I believe we had Mr. DeMint before.
Trevor DeMint.
Yeah, can I
James.
can I briefly talk to him?
Sure.
That'd be fine.
I'll make it quick.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna let Mr. Carvin talk to Mr. DeMint, and then we'll come back after that.
Doug Anderson.
Okay, other than Trevor DeMint, that's all we have, so we'll be in recess.
Thank you.